When your house is on fire, it's often a fact you'd be interested in knowing about. Unlike the old school notification method of smoke inhalation, a smoke alarm provides an audible tone for you to grab the kids and the cats and get the hell out, because your papier-mâché house is about to come down around you. And also unlike the old school notification method of going to sleep and waking up in heaven, a monoxide alarm lets you know that an odorless, deadly gas is about to make a mess of your brain's pots and pans. Now these are SCO500B wirelessly interconnected smoke and monoxide alarms by BRK or First Alert with complementary shower caps. Wirelessly interconnected means that should a fire or monoxide be detected in the basement, it will activate the other smoke alarms, as well as play a voice recording letting you know what the matter is and where the problem is. This is helpful so you don't enter the wrong part of your house when escaping. Some municipalities require this sort of interconnectivity, which would ordinarily require extensive and very painful wiring, but not with this. First, I'll show you how to program and pair them together. Then I'll show you a few install scenarios. One with exposed wood joist and the other with drywall. Consider labeling these with post-it notes so you can keep track of which one is which. There are two parts to programming these. First, you'll have to program the location. Next, you'll be pairing them with each other. Let's start with smoke alarm number 1. First, open the battery drawer and insert 2 AA batteries. As soon as the voice says press test button now, press, hold it, and release the test button after 3 seconds. As soon as you hear your location, press and hold and release the test button for 3 seconds. Now for the second smoke alarm, the procedure changes slightly because we'll be pairing them together. Insert the batteries, but press and hold the test button before you push the battery drawer in. As soon as you hear a beep, release the test button. The green LED will begin to flash, indicating it is ready to be paired. Press and hold the test button on the first alarm until the second alarm chirps and the LED on the second smoke alarm turns off. As soon as you do that, it'll say no location is programmed. Once you hear it say press test button now, press and hold the test button and the unit will start to cycle through locations. Just like the first alarm, press, hold, and release the test button as soon as you hear the right location. Now for any additional smoke alarms, repeat this procedure. And as a general word of advice, pair the smoke alarm to the next closest alarm. That is to say, pair the basement to the first floor and the first floor to the second floor, as to ensure that the signal can reach all of them and keeping the distance as short as possible. And now we move on to a few examples of installation. If you're installing it on a wood joist, simply use the base plate of the smoke alarm as a template to mark, then drill out the holes for the screws. Then attach the base plate to the joist with the provided screws and attach the alarm. In other circumstances, you'll probably be replacing an old smoke alarm. Remove the old alarm, and in my case, I had to repaint the ceiling because the new smoke alarm took up less space, and the previous owners, or perhaps their contractors, didn't bother painting underneath the smoke alarm. Once again, use the base plate of the new alarm as your whole template, only this time, insert drywall anchors into the holes before attaching the base plate with screws. Figured I'd mention, you should probably test out the smoke alarms before you start installing them. This way, if any mistakes were made in the programming procedure, you won't have to run all around the house testing your alarms. But here is a demonstration of what happened when I pressed the test button on the smoke alarm I installed in the basement. And there you have it. While these are battery operated, there also exist similar models that can be hardwired to AC power with a battery backup, since some municipalities require this. I'll link all of those below. Purchasing through those links earns me commission, which is a great way to support this channel and helps me continue my shitposting addiction. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.